guess it's gonna be the first video in a long time, and I do apologize for that. But today's the first day of classes for my college, so I'm just gonna take y'all around, show y'all what's going on around campus. But for me, I have an 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. chemistry class. And it's 7:37. So I'm going there to the science building to go through that lecture, and I catch up with y'all later and explain what's with the gap. I just wanted to jump on just to have an introduction and just to start off the vlog for this week. I guess I'll see you then. Alright, so hopefully you can hear me and I'm not blowing everybody's eardrums out, but to start off, I got done with 2 classes already. I had a chemistry at 8 o'clock, and then I had a foundations of reading and assessment. Foundations of reading and assessments, yeah, at 10:50. Right now it's 12:23, so I'm doing pretty good with my timing. Right now I'm waiting for my chemistry lab, so that's pretty much it. Other than the chemistry lab today, I have 2 meetings that I got planned. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Has today been good? I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I really would like some sunlight because I look better in sunlight on the camera. But it's just overcast and like it's bright, but it's just clouds. That's why I look like I got shades on. But other than that, it's been pretty good. First day back, first day of classes. I guess this is the first weekly vlog video in a long time. I think about 2 weeks, to be honest with you. So last 2 weeks, like I told y'all, were me getting trained to be a resident mentor or RA for other schools for the fall semester and spring semester of this year. It's a 2-week training process, very extensive, of being trained in Title IX, being trained as a mandated reporter, having skills to de-escalate situations, confrontations, handle fires, air conditioning issues, floods. We're basically first responders if anything happened after 5 o'clock, which is outside of business hours. So we did that for a total of 2 weeks. Throughout the 2 weeks, we went to a leadership training also to promote leadership skills and produce leadership qualities throughout our team and individual housing units. Because on my campus, there's 3 different housing options, and each housing unit has a team that we're supposed to be cordial with, I guess that's the word, or cordial, respectful towards. So it happens. It happens, and we're actually pretty good friends in my building. We're pretty good friends. We all know each other. We're all cool with each other, so that's pretty good. But we all met each other. It's been a pretty good few weeks. Very hectic, which is why I haven't been recording, but it's been pretty good. This week, starting off, is actually a Tuesday, not a Monday. I do apologize because what was I doing Monday? Monday was just stressful, beyond stressful, because the school itself had a freshman convocation, which is like introducing all the freshmen to school, to the student life, to all departments, which I work because I'm an orientation leader. We also had a freshman play for our housing residents because they need to know what to say no to and just like certain situations that they will come across in housing. We also had a picnic day for them. It A lot was going on. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot was going on. So that's why I didn't record yesterday. But just wanted to jump on here, tell y'all everything that I'm doing. Right now I'm on my computer, just looking at confused students. No, that's not funny. It's not funny. But just looking at students, seeing what they're doing. Lab. Make sure. Okay, I love that for myself. When did he? An hour ago? An hour ago. Okay. So, I just looked onto like the page where our classes are at, and I'm having chemistry lab at 1:40. With this being said, an hour ago, so 11:08 today, when the class is supposed to be starting, he posts this announcement. Hey all. Well, hi all. I guess he doesn't use y'all. So hi all. As a reminder, the syllabus and schedule has been posted to Blackboard. Review these and explore Blackboard. That's what we use before the first day of class. Well, first day of lab. The bookstore has a Chem 101 lab manual and a Chem 101 lab assessments available for purchase. Make sure you purchase the fall 2025 version and bring them with you to lab today, August 19th, which is today. All right. You must have the pre-lab assignment done before 1:40. Don't worry, it's just a multiple choice assignment today. If you have any questions, please let me know. So the thing is, yeah, that's not happening. Quite literally, that's not happening. Nah. I mean, no. Because that's what the professional thing to do. Yeah. Alright, I say good afternoon. My name is a student in your chem lab. I said the section number and stuff, everything like that. Unfortunately, I can't obtain the required materials for the class today. Is there an alternative way for me to complete the assignment that you're asking for? Respectfully, then my signature. And then you click send and hope for the best. My thing is, please explain to me, why are you sending me a message? Wait a minute, if this was an hour ago, plus this 2 hours before your class, sir, that is not professional whatsoever. He sent it at 11:09, and the class starts at 1:40. Yeah. No, that is not proper etiquette whatsoever. Because at least you could do is give me a day. A whole 2 hours, sir? A whole 2 hours. What if, wait a minute, quite literally, what if I have a class right before then and I don't have any time in between? Does he even? You see, common sense isn't so common. But I'm going to let y'all go so I can de-stress after that just stressful interaction that just happened. And sit out here while I work on some chemistry lecture notes that I just completed. Because chemistry lecture and lab is separate for whatever reason. Different professors, different classes, different sections. But I have to take them in the same semester. I don't want to talk about it. It was a very stressful process. But I'm gonna get it done. I'll hit y'all back up later. Alright. So, I'm not gonna lie. That lab was exhausting. I went in there at around 1:40, I think. And I just left. And it's 4. Well, I left at around 4:25-ish. I'm walking down because I walked today instead of drove. I just got back from the office over there because I had to harass my boss. But I can confidently say today was a good day. It was a lot stressful because, what am I doing? It was stressful because who wants to start a week off on a Tuesday? But I guess we can make it work. Got so many assignments due Thursday now because I started on a Tuesday. So that's happening. I'm gonna go in my room, lay down, take a nap, then wake back up because I have a meeting. Well, one meeting today, this Tuesday, one meeting. Every other Tuesday, I have 2 meetings. So I hit y'all back up whenever I wake back up, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. I need a nap. But yeah. Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to call my mom first because she wants to know how I'm doing. I don't know if she knew today was the first day or not, but she's going to find out. And I'm going to complain a little bit. Then I'm going to take a nap. Get back up. Then go to this meeting, which is in Augusta. Yeah. So it's about an hour away. So I'll come back on here whenever I get ready to get on the road. Until then. What's up, guys? So it's day 2 of classes, Wednesday, not Tuesday. Yesterday I went to Dave & Buster's, played the human crane, which I've never done before, but my friends wanted to see how I would look doing that, and Guess what I want? This. So now I have this in my room, adding to like the collection of just random stuff here. But it's okay. We ate, we played some games. After that, I went on my own and went to Walmart because I needed some supplies for the room. They went back home. And then basically everything that really could go wrong in this situation did. An ambulance got called. As soon as I pulled up on campus, an ambulance was here. Don't know why. It was more or less confusing for everybody than like a confident answer. So, as an RM, I had to step into position, try to figure out what was going on while I'm still trying to get my bearings of getting back on campus. Other than that, it was pretty nice. The night was pretty quiet. Nothing out of the ordinary happened yesterday. But I believe that's not gonna last for long. Because I do have my floor meeting with my residents today. It's at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, not in the morning, guys. I am not crazy. And I know that none of them really would come because they don't even wake up that early. So 7 o'clock tonight, we're gonna go over some rules, some expectations. What else did I want to talk to them about? And just like basic things about being on my hall. Because like they're obviously just like any other situation where there's multiple supervisors in one department, we all have our way of doing stuff. So my hall may be different from the hall right across from me or the hall right above me. So all my rules and expectations are for my people, so they don't get me in trouble, which means I don't have to get them in trouble. I have a class at 1:30. Is Introduction to Educational Psychology. I don't know what that could mean or what that is, so it's going to be a roller coaster for everybody. But that's from 1:30 to 2:45, and then after that, I might go to the gym because I did say that that's probably going to be my gym times. I'm just going to see how the days go. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Or I'm gonna come back to the room, finish up some assignments that need to be done. That needs to be done by Thursday, because I do have homework already. And for the people wondering, did I get the lab manual? I did not. I'm going to get it today because he actually wants it by next Tuesday, and I can respect that. So I'm gonna get it today, get all the work and stuff done. So that's my goal for today. I don't really know what else I want to do because there really is nothing else for me to do. I guess I'm gonna go to the cafe and eat a little bit after I'm done with this, because 8:59. I should be done folding clothes around 9:15. If not, I'm going to be done. Because I hate folding clothes. Wednesdays, I have one class, but I also have virtual classes that I'm most likely going to do two on Wednesdays, but only one in-person class, which is great. I love that for myself. Oh, one advice that I always give people is, even though the class is not in person, still put time out for it in your schedule. There's no reason for your schedule not to have all your classes on it, or you not to have space for all your classes. So my two virtual classes, I have the beginning of the day that I usually just work on those two sections of Monday and Wednesday. So obviously I didn't do it today, but I will be when like the workload starts getting heavier and more intense. And then I'm gonna work out Monday and Wednesdays after my class. So after my in-person class, basically. So here's the thing. I always forget to actually record when I'm out there on campus. So, and it's not on purpose. I'm not trying to lie to y'all, but it's very hard to just keep that in the mind. Just record, or like record your life. And I haven't been doing it. So all I ask for y'all to pray and just give me some patience for the couple of weeks that I'm doing this, okay? I know this is aggravating with y'all just getting clips of the day and nothing being, how can I explain it? How y'all like it? Because right now I got done with my one class for today. Actually, the time is 3:37, not 47. 3:37. So I'm thinking it's been a good minute since I hopped on here, but I'm back in my room. What else? Okay, so when I left the room, I went to breakfast because it was still serving breakfast, and ate grits, sausage, and some hash browns. Then I stayed in there for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, just doing some basic work and homework that I needed to get done, because I had nowhere else to go. So I would just stay there, did it on my computer. Then I walked around, watched some YouTube, watched some TikTok. After that, went to class, and class was pretty good. I actually liked the class. I mean, I know the professor from previous experiences, but she's cool as I can. It's cool as I can like make it out to be. It's a teaching class, so one step further into being an official teacher. So got back to the room. Right now I'm still folding up clothes. It's getting better though. It's getting better. Okay? And the reason why I have everything on my bed like this is because I won't sleep unless this right here is done. So that's how my brain works. Because I'm not one of those people that just jump in bed with all this and sleep. I can't do that. So that's why everything is spread out on my bed. And actually it worked, because when I came back from class, I was thinking about just going straight to sleep, taking a nap, because I do have a floor meeting that I have to do with my residents today. I was gonna take a nap before then. Can't now because I have to put up these clothes. So I'm just doing that, listening to music. And while I was listening to music, I was like, oh, I should probably update the vlog. So that's basically what's been going on. I guess I don't know when I'm gonna hit back. Try to get back on here. We are planning on going to Walmart, so I might vlog when we're in Walmart because I do have to get out my comfort zone and start vlogging out in public. And why not just start in Walmart? You know, that's a safe option, I think. I think you can record in Walmart. Like I said, I think it's a safe option to do so. So that's really what I'm doing right now. I will try to remember to pick up the phone and click record when I am going either into the meeting or coming out of the meeting or prepping for the meeting, something like that, okay? So don't hold me on it though. This is my first official week back where I'm trying to do all this vlog stuff because I was out for 2 weeks. Alright guys, so I just got back from the meeting. It was hectic as I don't know what. Well, not really hectic, but it was just a lot. My residents, they were great. They listened, they were quiet, but trying to get all the information done in 30 minutes, it was a lot. I went over, but it was good. I mean, the person behind me was patient. But now I'm back in my room. So the thing about me is that I have severe, I'd say undiagnosed ADHD. So, a thing happened. And the thing that happened was I want to rearrange my dresser and my closet. So now all my clothes are on the bed folded up. And technically I have to do this tonight because I can't go to sleep now. I cannot sleep on top of all that. I cannot sleep on top of all that. Like, no way. So I have an empty dresser right now, and I'm going through this whole closet right there. Oh, don't worry about the TV. It lost signal from the Wi-Fi because of everybody that's here that's trying to get on the server. Please. It has been so it has been so bad on everybody's device because of everybody just wanting to come in and jump around the Wi-Fi. And the thing is, this has been happening for the last couple of years. Like, this is nothing abnormal. You would think the IT department would try and invest in some better servers or like anything that could help out this situation, but I guess not. So, but there was an incident today that I will tell y'all because I can give y'all some minor details and to like get y'all ready for college, because I do believe that I am doing this to get some people ready for college and have them learn from other experiences, what everybody else experiences. So, first, let me go over here. But here you go. Which copy do you need? I need the white. I'll go. Yes, it was one of my residents that just knocked on my door. I told them this is the only day that is allowed because they were filling out their roommate agreement. Yes, it's on paper. So put up my desk and I'll walk out to the office either tomorrow morning or today.
tonight. Yeah, whatever. But the issue that's going on right now on our campus in one of our buildings is that we have what we call early moving. So like, how can I explain it? Presidents of clubs, certain organizations, and bunch of basically on campus staff. They get to move in early so they can get trained / get everything set up. So let's just get their room set up. So this week right here, you're not just unpacking, because that's what most of the residents are doing. Because they moved in Sunday and Saturday. They had Monday full up with stuff. Tuesday, it was yesterday, and they had class. Today's Wednesday. They have class again. So like right now, they're just trying to gather all their bearings. And you really don't want the president of your club to be in the same boat as you. You want them to actually have things planned out, have meetings starting up and going. So that's why we have an early moving process. Now, a couple of freshmen move in too, because they go to this thing that my campus hosts called a retreat for dynamic organizations that want them to have leadership responsibilities. Okay? So a bunch of freshmen comes in. Now the problem with that is that's vulnerable to other people moving in also. It's like a gateway, because if somebody is in your room, you can technically text them and say, hey, can you open up the door so I can come in too? And now there's more people in the room than what I think and what my boss thinks. But you see, it's like a tricky thing. But you really can't kick them out yet. Well, you can't kick them out because they technically have the room, but just not yet. So it's been a thing for many years, because how are you going to manage who comes in and out the building when they let their friends in and stuff like that happens? So this one girl met a resident here, and they wanted to be roommates because they found each other on Instagram, started talking, just getting to know each other, and they were like, hey, you would make a good roommate for myself. And they both agreed with that. They make good roommates. Now here comes the twist. The original roommate that one of the residents were supposed to have dropped their housing application because they didn't want to be here. They transferred to somewhere else, which made that room partially empty. They only had one person in the room. So them two decided upon themselves, hey, why not you just move in with me? Not tell anybody. Don't tell your RM. They didn't tell the RMs. They didn't tell the boss or anything like that. She just moved in. Now, that is already a big no-no. If you're moving into college and your name is associated with a room, move into that room, no matter what. You are assigned that room for a reason. In the system, it has your name associated with that room. That is your responsibility to get into that room. If you want to change rooms, you talk to your RM. Your RM or your RA talks to whoever they need to talk to, and it's not guaranteed that you will get a new room, but just go through the process of doing that. You can't just jump into other people's rooms, because the issue that we have now is that somebody wants to move into the room, and now she's there with the girl, and they both living in a room that only one person is supposed to be living in. And now somebody's trying to move into that room. So it's a whole commotion now, because they didn't want to communicate that with their RM or with any of our bosses. That goes to tell you, do not take decisions on your own. Just because you think a decision is just doesn't really affect anybody, it does affect people. Because the housing application process, the housing, no matter what campus you live on, housing is a 24/7 revolving program or business that never stops. Somebody drops out of a room, there's a waiting list. There's always a waiting list. There's always somebody that is waiting for a room. There's always people that are waiting to grab that chance. So even if the decision or the move or the little switch, it makes a difference. Make sure you tell your RM or your RA, whatever they're called, or your building manager. Because long story short, the person that's supposed to be moving in has to get delayed in her moving in process because somebody's occupying the room, and the person that is in the room right now that's not supposed to be, they're getting in trouble. Because why are you moved in to somebody else's room? And another important detail about this story is that, which goes to the statement of, do not room with your friends unless you know how they live. If you know how your friend lives and you're okay with how they live, and you've actually lived with them in a house, sharing a bathroom, sharing a room, then you can make that call. Other than that, no. If they're your friend and you've never actually been to their house, do not room with them or move in with them. That is the biggest mistake that you could ever do. You have a better chance at rooming with a stranger that the housing office partners you up with. Okay? You have a better chance of getting along with a complete stranger than with your friend that you so-called love infinity to infinity and beyond. I'll promise you, it always happens, and I will be the one to tell y'all. This has happened more times around campuses than people want to believe. Friends, they room up with each other. They get mad because one person does something one way, the other person doesn't like it, and they start fighting. And fighting. And fighting. Or it's something about, well, I didn't tell you you could use that. Or I didn't give you permission to do that. Just certain little things that they didn't know about each other because they never lived with each other before. Just do yourself a favor. Do not room with your friends. Now, if you're on the same hall or in the same suite, our dorms, they're suite-like dorms. So, like, there's one door, and behind that one door, there's 4 different rooms. If you want to be in A and your friend be in B, C, or D, perfectly fine. But do not be an immediate roommate with your friend. That's only asking for trouble. Other than that, there's really nothing else that's happened today. My meeting went great with my people. They understood the rules. They understood my boundaries. I understand their boundaries. They know exactly what to do. I taught them a few things. So I'll tell you one thing. With my campus, we have a police department, a university police department. Some of my residents thought that was just security, but they're not. RUPD are actual law enforcement officers that can arrest you, book you, and put you they can put you in a jail cell. And they can also give you tickets for like traffic violations. So had to tell them to watch out for that too. So yeah, most of my residents, they didn't understand what I was saying until I actually broke it down. But yeah, they got the final message at the end. And it's good that we explain this to people, because many people think that, well, in some colleges, they only can afford security officers. But we're lucky enough. I'm so sorry, I cannot talk tonight. It's probably because I haven't eaten since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's around 8:55 right now. But we're lucky enough. We were lucky enough to actually have money to provide us with a real police department on campus that we can safely say that they're trained, highly trained as first responders also, that can deal with any situation that we throw their way. And it's incredible what they've done for us over the past few months. Just setting up and helping us with move-in, check-in. I mean, they really are kind of the backbone of this housing. Yeah, we really do appreciate them. So we try to explain to all the students that these are not just security officers. They deserve the respect of real police officers. Yes. What else? Other than that, it was actually a pretty good meeting. Everything was cool. Very just chill. And that's what I like. I guess because I'm an education major, it came naturally to me just to take over a room. But I had no disruptions, nothing in that nature. Everybody understood that we were here for a reason. Or they were there for a reason. And nobody questioned that. Which is actually pretty good. Because they are all freshmen, and they honestly don't know what's going on. So for them to actually be quiet and listen, I do give them props for that. Alright. What else? I think that's really it. That's going to end the day off. I don't have anything else to say. I wish I did, but I'm going to finish putting these up. Probably make myself pancakes and sausage for dinner. I don't know. I might just throw some things together. But other than that, this has been a good day. More relaxed, and I'm actually proud of myself for not getting too tense up about having to do all this. What else? I think that's really it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back to the vlog. So today is Wednesday. Shay, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Sorry. The time right now is 5:32. So as y'all saw, I didn't remember to record today, which is my fault. I want to say some words right now about it, but I can't because I kind of want to be monetized. So everything's just going through my mind. Everything's just going through my mind right now. But today has been actually a pretty cool day. It's been busy because it's been a Thursday, but it's alright. I had 2 classes. I lie. No, I actually did have 2 classes. I had my biology. Lie. I had my chemistry class today. I did my quiz. Oh, yeah, I can talk about my quiz. All right. So the quiz was great. We came in there 8 o'clock in the morning. That's probably the reason why I forgot to record, because I woke up at 7:10. Mind you, it takes me about 30 minutes to take a shower. So I was rushing throughout this whole morning. But we came to class. She came in, the professor came in. Go ahead and save it. Jordan wouldn't care. But what I was saying, the professor came in smiling, talking about, I hope everybody's ready for the quiz. I'm like, girl, no. You only gave us a day to study.
My bad. I need to make sure that you know it.
Oh my god. She.
He did it. Oh no, it was on Akira.
No, duh. You told me. Oh my.
No, it's good.
What's her title?
It's fine.
What is her title?
It's fine.
Okay. Anyways, she came in there smiling, talking about, I hope y'all are ready for the test and everything like that. I'm like, girl, no. This test is gonna be atrocious. But then she sprung on us that it was gonna be a group quiz. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we will partner up in groups of 3 of our choosing to do this one quiz, which is actually pretty good because part of my group studied the elements. I was a part of that group because I know my elements just like that. And then the other part of the group studied the conversion rates of like grams to whatever, which I'm horrible at. I never got that in 3rd grade, 4th grade. They just never clicked. So it was great that we could do it as a group. After that, we gathered up our scores and we missed one. But that was supposed to happen, I guess. The rest of the class, we talked about solids, liquids, and gases like we were in 7th grade. Like, I don't know what a solid is. But yeah. I don't know what else we did. We left. No, I cried today. I did actually cry today. But we left. I went to my other class, which is a teaching, like one towards my major in education. It was pretty good. The class is called Foundations in Reading and Assessments. So right now we're on the reading portion, explaining how reading affects kids and how I hate reading now because I didn't appreciate it when I was a kid. My story is basically I loved reading all the way up to middle school, and then I just fell off a cliff and didn't read. And now I'm starting opening myself back up into reading and actually writing a little bit also. But we're diving deeper into that and how to promote reading throughout all grade levels. And since I'm a middle school, well, my major is middle level education. I'm going to be a middle school teacher. It's pretty helpful if I can promote them to read so they can actually get into higher level reading when they leave my class. After that, I went to the office. Not this office. This office is in my building. I went to the other building office because that's where I work at. I was in there for a total of 30 minutes and then the mail came. When I tell you, this mail guy, mail carrier, whatever his position is called by the United States Postal Service, made 5 different trips to the office. The mail that was in the office was so... Wait a minute, this notification denied. Alright. The mail in this office was so all over the place that it made no sense. My boss came in there and was like, I almost said my legal name. I don't use my legal name here. Okay. I don't use one. You can, yeah. So, she was like, Jamal. Yeah. She was like, Jamal, what is this? I was like, I don't know. He just came. Okay. Yeah. My mom just texted me. So, yeah. Okay, she was like, Jamal, what is this? I was like, I don't know. The mail person just came. She just he just came and left all these packages. So we was going through it, me and my boss, or my boss and I, if you want to be proper, you know what I'm saying? My boss and I, we went through all the packages, and the mail guy literally dropped all packages for all buildings, well, all living facilities that we have here on campus. That's 3 different buildings of packages in one area. And guess who had to deliver it? Jamal. So I had to go over up the hill and around the corner to go to one building. And then somebody else helped me to go down the hill and around the corner for the other building. So much was happening. Plus I had to check in the packages that were in my building into our system.
I got some Domino's for me.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
You don't deserve Domino's. You don't deserve Domino's.
Why would you say that's so mean?
What do you mean? I'm not mean.
You're so mean.
It is so
I'm not. Hey,
You getting reported.
what do you mean? I've always been nice to you. Don't you dare.
You getting reported. You talk about I don't deserve it.
Man. But where was I? Where was that?
You was talking about your class, and you were talking about
You had to deliver packages.
Okay, yeah. So I had to log the packages in one by one, put them on the rack. Well, like all buildings have this type of rack where we put all the packages on. The packages couldn't fit on the rack. There was so many packages that it couldn't fit. So I'm stacking them up on the like on the ground all over, and I'm like, this is not possible. All that happened. I stayed around after hours. Well, after my shift ended, talked to the other boss, and basically just talk. Then I came over here, and I was planning on going to sleep, but then Shay here, she called me into the office, and then Kayla over here brought Domino's, and then I was obligated to stay. So that's been my day so far, and right now they're on their phones, not paying me any attention, which is how I like it. Because
if you wanted me to be in the video.
Yeah,
or not,
like-
I'm trying to be
Okay, like I-
respectful. Oh,
Like okay.
Jamal, I'm trying to be respectful of your
Okay.
craft.
Okay, so yeah, that's getting muted, of course. Thank you for making my job harder as an editor. Because mind you, I'm producer, I'm editor, and I'm writer.
Jamal.
Oh my gosh! You know what? That's why I don't deal with people in my other. That's why I don't deal with people. That's why I don't deal with people.
It was sorry.
Nah, she used my government name and stuff like that, and I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
She found that out, and now she won't stop.
You moving like you had a warrant.
I'm saying.
Exactly, like I'm on parole or something. Dang. Oh, also, I'm gonna start doing outfits of the day on my vlogs. So, oh wow. So like, it's backwards, isn't it? It's gonna be backwards. Man.
It's okay, Jamal.
No. All right, so this right here says straight out of Aiken. Well, obviously now you know where I'm from, but boom, and then I got ripped jeans, and then I got some Adidas. So that's the outfit for today. I wish I could
The shoes, match that pants, that shirt, that shirt.
All right, so I'm gonna try to do that from now on, just to give y'all some more content. But I mean, I really don't have anything else to do. Today was a boring day. Right now, we're deciding if I'm going to be cooking tomorrow or not, because I do plan on substituting, because I do substitute around this area. But I don't know if I want to have that, because I've been working for 3 weeks straight. The reason why there's a 2-week gap right now in the videos is because of the arm training that I've told y'all about. So I don't know if I want to continue working or have a break tomorrow. I'm leaning towards continue working because that's $100 that could be in my pocket by next week. So I don't know. But I will tell y'all tomorrow, because I don't think I'm gonna pick up the recording anytime today. Oh, okay. That's where I'm from. Don't say it out loud, alright? Because I'm still recording.
Okay.
The last name is where I'm from.
I'm in that area. I'm in that county.
Yeah, I know. We've discussed this
Right.
before. We discussed this before.
What the?
But, so, like I was saying, this is going to be the end of today's vlog. I just wanted to debrief y'all, and I'll leave y'all on a cliffhanger and pick it back up on Friday, like everything is normal. So, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. This clip is about this clip is gonna be about 20 minutes, so it's not gonna be outrageously long, but it's still something. Oh, that's my voice there. Dang, it's still something. Kayla, can you please?
Just got all that in the camera.
Oh my God!
Give them a free show.
Dang, I'm gonna have to put a censor block on that. Dang, make it. You always make my life harder.
That's gonna get you censored.
I don't know YouTube rules like that. I'm just starting off.
You should definitely know.
Hey, it's a work in progress right over here. A work in progress. So if something happens, or if to be honest with you, I don't even know about copyright laws. Not gonna,
Copyright strike.
I'm probably gonna get one of those sooner or later.
No.
One of my residents just asked me about the horror circus, and I heard about the horror circus, but I haven't heard like the school say anything about it, so I don't know.
The what circus?
It's supposed to be like a Halloween themed horror circus
Oh.
called the Edward Center.
I thought you was talking about something else.
I wish I was in somebody's circus.
wait.
Literally, I thought you said like the gardening tool circus.
No.
And I'm like,
no longer in that circus anymore.
oh,
Hey,
you
look, you
want
gotta
to?
unpack that when you finish recording.
Yeah, please. All right, I'll hit y'all back up tomorrow.
What's up, vlog? So, I always keep on forgetting to look at the time. Now, starting. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I just got done getting dressed, getting all my stuff ready. Like I said before, I'm leaning towards being a sub today. I got a position, so I'm going to be at a high school right down the road, and it's going to be for a social studies teacher. Not that bad. I got my own book bag here, emergency book bag. Actually, I almost forgot to pack one thing in there. Stay right there. Yeah. Sub binder. That's really it. Alright. So I'm officially ready to go. I woke up a little bit earlier today because I don't even know why I woke up early, but I did. So I'm just waiting for the time to go by because I do plan on going to the cafe on campus plus Starbucks to get a drink. Right now I'm just finalizing some roommate agreement forms that my residents had to fill out. 2 of them came in late to the meeting, so they turned them in late. We're just not getting to signing them. When I go down there and go by the office, I'm just gonna slip them in and be on my way. Yeah. So today is going to be pretty boring because I go in at around 7:30 and leave at 3 o'clock. Nope. Well, yeah, 3:30, 3 o'clock-ish, 3:30-ish, somewhere around there. Well, forgot the outfit of the day. Ooh. How can I do this? Let's see this. Oh, no. Alright. school old logo on it. Blue pants and just some white Pumas. They're high tops. I try to make myself look a little bit bigger when I'm going to high schools, or not bigger, but taller when I'm going to high schools, because I'm naturally short and I need a little height boost. The one thing that excludes me out from being a student there is how I dress and basically my professionalism. So I try to look the part and act the part of a substitute or like a teacher. Other than that, there's really nothing that separates me between the other students. What else? So today I'm actually going to have a few things to do. So after breakfast, I'm gonna take my breakfast to go most likely, because I just think that's the easiest way to do it. Take my breakfast to go to Starbucks, drive down to the school, because I have to deal with traffic and stuff. So drive down to the school, clock in, do what I have to do, clock out, and then I'm going to the bank to to withdraw some money from the bank, so I don't use it all. I just put it in an envelope and stash it somewhere, so I don't know where it's at, so I can bring it back to my other bank in my hometown. So other than that, I think I'm pretty good for today. What else do I have to do today? While I'm at the school, I'm gonna do some assignments. That's usually what I do. Just catch up on reading and some papers that I have to. Oh, I'm cleaning out my car today also. I'm cleaning out my friend's car. I'll do that after I clock out. And I think that's it, to be honest. Yeah, that's the total part of what I'm doing today. So, really not gonna record in the school. So the next time you see me is probably getting breakfast or after school and when I'm heading out the parking lot. Alright, so I'll see y'all then. Alright, so I'm gonna end off this week's video with what happened Friday. So I woke up to go substitute at the school. Now, I do my usual morning routine. I wake up, take a shower, get my stuff all situated. I go to the SAC. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I go to the SAC and I get my breakfast to go. Then I go to Starbucks to get my drink. Friday, Starbucks didn't want to open because they were doing something, I don't know. That should have been warning sign number 1. Okay. I then had to go back to my room to get my lunchbox because I forgot it for some reason. Don't know why. That should have been warning sign number 2. Got my lunchbox, driving down the road, and then I run into construction traffic. And when I say construction traffic, I mean elbow deep of just car on top of car on top of car, not making anything better. So I go through the construction traffic, and I arrived to the school about a minute or 2 late. Nothing big, but get to school, get to the room, sit down, and literally second block, not the first block, but the second block, we had to go on lockdown. Mind you, this is my first time ever dealing with a lockdown as an only adult in the room. I'm supposed to keep everybody calm. I'm supposed to be doing what to do. I was so scared out of my mind. Obviously, in the inside, outside, pretty cool. Told everybody what to do, made sure everything was good. The lockdown happened, and it lasted over, I think, an hour and a half. Because at first it was a warning. At first it was a drill. It was like a training for everybody. Then it became real.
because something outside on the school premises were happening. All that right there just drained all the energy from me. But then I had to go to another class, substitute for them, because their teacher were leaving early. I arrived to the class. I didn't know I was early, but I was a little bit early. The teacher came up to me and was like, who are you? I was like, I'm the substitute that you requested. Mind you, y'all knew how I dress. Well, I think the last clip, you know how I dress. I had a polo, slacks, and some white Pumas on. Like, I look like a student, but at the same time I don't, because I have a badge on that says substitute on it. So, I mean, context clues. And then he goes to say, oh, I thought you was one of the students. Yeah, I know I'm short. Real funny. Ha, ha, ha. At that point, I was not caring about anything whatsoever. I was so drained from that lockdown that I was just like, okay, yeah. So he was like, I need to teach for a couple of more minutes. I was like, all right, I'll go out. Because I just needed to collect myself. Went out, went to the bathroom, did what I had to do. And then I came back to the room, watched over the kids for the last few minutes of the day. And then we all got dismissed. I went to my car, got to my car, and it just poured out raining. I was like, okay. Got back to college. The rain stopped. So got my whole bag of stuff, went up to my room. And usually when days are like that, I literally just undress and get in my bed. So all I had on in my bed was my underwear, and I was trying to take a nap to just reset myself. I was in my bed for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I hear a knock on the door. I was like, yeah, what's up? One of my residents were locked out their room. I don't have time to go back and forth about like my rules of not knocking on my door when it's not an emergency, but I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Went down, unlocked the door for him, came back to my room, got back undressed, laid in my bed for another 40 minutes, and then the fire alarm for the building went off. And it wasn't like the small, it was a big fire alarm that dumps the whole building to tell everybody to go get out the building. So as RM, I go to the office. Everybody else goes outside. I get updated about what's happening. And it wasn't like a mechanical failure, but it was like a issue with that specific fire alarm. What's up? Alright, like I was saying. Oh yeah, it wasn't a mechanical failure. It was more of the triggering of the clear blocks that's around the fire pool mechanism. So yeah, that happened. So I had to, you know what? It was a bunch of getting up, going out my room when I'm tired as I don't even know what at that point. Like, I couldn't even explain how tired I was. No! Alright, my bad. I had to catch up with somebody. But, where was I? Okay, I was tired. As I don't know what. And then, my friends wanted me to go out to a party last night. I had to tell them I could not. I was so, over humans in general that I couldn't even party. I literally stayed in my bed and just was wallowing in my sorrows. Plus the lockdown really affected me more than I thought it would, because it affected me more than I thought it would. So I was still recovering from that mentally. Last night, I'm still kind of messed up about it, because yeah, I've been through lockdowns before, but I was a kid. This was my first lockdown as an adult in the room, which is kind of different, if you get what I'm saying. But other than that, that's all that happened Friday. All this radio was happening Friday. That's why I couldn't pick up the camera. That's why I didn't even try to vlog, because I knew that I was going to be not in the mood. So, but today's Saturday. I just got done with office hours. I was there ever since 9:30, and I'm leaving at 4 o'clock. So, that's all that really is gonna go on. That's all I'm gonna record also about today, because I'm gonna try to get everything edited and put together tonight. Sunday, I'm gonna do my final little run through of it, and I'm gonna post it Sunday also. That's my goal. My overall goal is posting it Sunday night. That's my overall goal. So hopefully I can get back into the groove of things, post this on Sunday night, get this out the way, and have some content out there for everybody. But this would be the last clip for everything, so thank you for watching. Hopefully this video isn't too long. Thank you for supporting me. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the stuff that you do on YouTube videos. Anyways, I'll catch y'all next week. Hopefully on Monday and not on Tuesday.